ran up out of luck soon as I upped the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing. Picture of masterpiece. I said, oh,
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in Week 4. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Now that's a way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. And the kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
Nice, go! On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Line up the design keeper. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, finds Johnson. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
On the sneak, here's Dart. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll go. It's Tracy. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Ashton Dulin out of return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Viking 18.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Ready. 68. Ready.
Richardson on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
He dodged the tackle, and he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Going play action with Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Gets it to him on the screen. A lot of space ahead. Arrives at the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
18 Cardinal.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
70 Lions.
Dart from the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down now. Here's Darks. Dumped off to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
70, step over. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19 target.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. We've set it down from 37. Here's Tracy on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Back to throw, here Starks. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Throwing on first down, it's Starks. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready!
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Let's go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure coming. Okay, it's Adam. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Richardson now. Going with the screen to Taylor. And here's another stop made right at the line. nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the ready.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Come on, come on. Set. We're going.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, think about this for a second, Kate. This league's been around for over 100 years, and we've only seen a field goal of this length a little over 20 times. That is a short list. The number of guys in the league who could be trusted to hit from 60, and an even shorter list the ones who get the chance to try it.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
19, Tiger, 19.
Darts out of the shotgun. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Heads out on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's go.
Dart now against the blitz. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
They'll run the toss to Tracy. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, ready.
Now Darts going to the air. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Time coverage here from the Colts. Third down.
Drag him, 60. Go. Cougars, hut.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Come on, set. Steady.
Tracy. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Timeout Indianapolis. That's it, second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set up. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Now third and
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
On third and goal, it's Darts. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
14, Colts 3.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
19 Cardinal, 19, 18.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Deputy! Deputy Lions!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
60 Eagles, check go.
Now go play action. Here's Darts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60.
Dark from the pistol. Throwing the out complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Complete left side to Robinson. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Cougar 19.
Dart gonna throw again. Hits his running back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Dump off, caught by his back. Makes the tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Only time left for one more snap, Rob, so they're going to run out their field goal units. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the game stays at 11.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready up.
One last play before the break.
Let's go. Cougar. Ready.
Looking to throw. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Mike.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Like it.
From the gun, here's Darts. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Warrior 70.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that. Well, there it is. Now he's finally playing more of a role in this advantage, Kate. Or at least now he feels like he's had a bigger hand in the lead. That's his first connection after a couple misses earlier.
On the return, here's Doolin. Jukes away from one. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
18 Cardinal, 80. Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. He has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
At the 25-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 9, go!
On play action with Darts. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Dart now against the blitz. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Giants, first down.
Hawk 70. Hawk
1st and
70.
10 at the 34-yard
Here's Dart now. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
14 more yards.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Hawk 70. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Dart's going to tuck it and run. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Cowboy 80.
It's Scatterbull on 2nd down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
21-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go now. 6, 19. Tiger. Warriors 17.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go.
Richardson now. Going with the screen to Taylor. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 25-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson escapes out to the left. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Get it! Get ready,
From the gun, Taylor. We'll have the first down and even more. And he's stopped right as he reaches the 10. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. When we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Get it! Cougar 19, go!
They'll work against the blitz. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Coming left is Tracy. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Screen here for Scatterboo. And they bring him down around the 34.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Go! Cougar 19, 18!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go. Here's Darts. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
from a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 by 6. Check out.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18.
Here is Scannaboo. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. 68. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
They send a man in motion. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. It is Cup left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Some
line.
early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Go. Ready.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's on target to Pierce. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Chased out to his right. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Ready?
Richardson to throw again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
17. Rigoberto Sanchez. The kick.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Looking right, and he finds him. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Come on, set. 19, tuck.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They know what's up, 'cause I never gave up. All I know is going.
79 Broncos. Set.
Looking to throw. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Broncos. 80.
He's back to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. And they bring him down around the 34. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. Younghoe Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants up by 6.
Younghoe Koo set to
Koo
kick
all
off.
lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ruled on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. 19, Charger, 19.
Setting up to pass. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And this one does not go far. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
It's second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And the Colts first down.
60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. That's Taylor working the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second down now, they need 7.
Two. 60 Vices.
Throwing again, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw again, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready,
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
The 11-yard line.
Okay,
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense gotta buckle down now as they line up for second down.
Red. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now.
Touchdown, Colts.
So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a
The
difference.
kicker on
Now
the
on
extra
for a
point.
likely game winner if he can knock this one through. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Giants 23. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him.